Hi and welcome to this video. My name is Ileane Smith, and if this is your first time here, I'm going to ask for a quick favor. Hashtag 2 taps. What does that mean? Tap that like button and tap the subscribe button. If you're one of my friends, go ahead and share this out because you know it's going to be full of value. Today, I want to do a bit of a Q&A, but I also have some other content planned for you, like an unboxing. So let's first get this shared out. And I'll be the first one to make a comment here. Oh, actually, there's already some comments. Hello, my dear friend, Fabulous with Alice is here. Thank you for joining, Alice. You know, this is my first time using the StreamYard application to go live on YouTube. I'd gone live with it on Facebook a few times. I even went live on Twitch with StreamYard, but this is my first time doing it here on YouTube. So things may be a little shaky for me because first thing I want to do is make sure I can get my hands on that chat. But I do love the way that StreamYard gives me the option to pin those comments up on screen. For example, my girl Beauty Bubble is here and she's taking her seat too. All right. Okay, so I got a little bit of bad news for those of you who are fans of Lexi. And for those that don't know what Lexi is, first let me say hi to DC Scrapping Rooster. What's up? My girl Dryer Buzz Yolanda is here. She shared as well. Okay, my girl Lexi is the Amazon Echo. And I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to evoke her for you. Well, my girl Lexi cannot pronounce my name. And those of you who've been around for a while, you know, she could even say ma'am like Alex and I would be happy. My friend Alfredo said, well, I don't understand. What's the problem with her not being able to pronounce your name? Well, number one of the reasons why I wanted the Echo was so that I could listen to podcasts. And I wanted to also show you guys how to do it and all that stuff. Well, because my podcast has my name in the title, and since she can't pronounce my name, she couldn't find my podcast. So you know what? No more of that. Let's bygones be bygones. Because guess what? We're kicking Lexi to the curb here. We have the Google Home Mini. Oh my goodness. I grabbed that thing on the Cyber Monday. It was just as affordable as Lexi. And she knows how to say my name. Let's see if we can get a little demo going. Hey, Google, what's my name?
Your name is Ileane.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but yeah, my name is Ileane. Yay, not Ileane. So there's not much to unbox. And since I already took her out the box, actually supposed to have a female voice right now. I will tell you how it works. It's very similar to, first I have to say, bring up Alice's. She says, we've been looking forward to this. Thanks, Alice. And then Friar Wade is in the house. Hello, Friar. Thanks for coming out on a Sunday afternoon. Okay, so how it works. I was a little confused at first because I wanted to take my iPhone. I have iPhone 8 Plus and an iPhone 6 Plus. And I wanted to use the iPhone in order to literally listen to my YouTube videos, which is something you can't do with Lexi, as well as any other podcasts that I have already on my phone. Okay. And it didn't work at first. I was like, getting a little nervous. So I contacted support, and how it works for YouTube. Oh, let me back up. You can go and just say, hey, Google, and listen to some YouTube videos, but they won't be the videos that you necessarily want to listen to. There'll be randoms. There'll be trendings or what's on the homepage or whatever. And that's probably fine for a lot of people. But you know me, I'm picky. And one thing I don't do is watch videos on the homepage. So in order to set it up sort of like a casting device, sort of the same way that you can watch with Chromecast when you're casting onto your TV, you have to connect it through Bluetooth. So that was the little tip that I found out from calling support, or actually I talked to them via the chat on the support page, but it has bugs here in Colombia. Oh, sorry to hear that, Gail. Which one has bugs? The Alexa or the Google Home? Because Alexa has bugs here in Philadelphia. Because I had Alexa for a year, and I reported it to support that it could not pronounce my name correctly. And they had the nerve to email me back and say, yeah, you're right. It doesn't pronounce your name. Well, what? You thought I might have been mistaken? And they still never fixed it. Never. And there's not a way for you to go in there and say, this is how you pronounce my name. And it's not like I have an unusual name. Okay. And Shabby G says, yay, first time here. Thanks so much for coming. I guess YouTube gave you the notification, Shabby, or Sabby BG. You're Indian abroad. And Pam Gomez is in the house, the old natural aromatherapy. Thank you for coming. But my podcast come out good. Spotify is sketchy for Colombia. Oh, okay. Yeah, because Spotify is really kind of US based. So I would recommend that you listen through Google Podcasts, or there's a couple of apps. I'm not 100% sure if they're working in Colombia, so I don't want to misspeak. So I'll just say, just try a different app rather than Spotify. Spotify and Pandora are both primarily focused on the US market, but there's a lot of other places where you can find podcasts as well as listen to your music, but I'm not familiar with what they are in Colombia. So sorry, but I'll do some research for you. And, and Alice says, I'm not random. Thank you, Alice. So tell those developers over at Amazon about that. And you know what? I would like to invite those of you who are patrons. There is a Facebook group where I am going to post the link for you guys. If any of you want to come on, that's the advantage of using StreamYard. And if anybody does want to come on, I just posted that link over in our secret hideout. Okay, you guys know what I meant by that. All right, hang on. So let's see. You guys got a lot of comments today. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are turning up and really, really happy to be here. And I beat Larry to the line. I'm the first mod. Yay. Hi, Ileane, Morning Fame. Ileane, YouTube Church. Now, Tish is my hashtagologist, for those of you who don't know. And she's the one who inspired me to come up with the hashtag 2 taps. And for those of you who just got here, 2 taps. Instead of people saying, smash that like button, you don't really want to smash a like button. I just want you to tap it. Tap that like button. Tap that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber, or tap that share button and share this out. Okay? We don't have to smash it. Just tap it. So hashtag 2 taps. Thank you so much, Tish, for the inspiration. Okay, so Gail said Google Home, but it told me I was not programmed for Colombia and I may have issues. So there is that. Probably because when you sign into Google, you have to sign in with your regular Google account and you probably didn't change your address. So it may think that you're not you. That's just my speculation. I'm not sure. And Sabby BG said, yes, it did. I believe he means the notifications. Yes. Okay. I think I pronounced it right too. Well, you also like my Instapic. Yes, I did. I liked your Instapic. I thought you have some great content. And I thought it was also a YouTube story of yours that I saw. The platforms are starting to mesh together. So forgive me for not knowing which one it is. And our good friends from StreamYard, hey, are in the house. Thanks for coming. And what's good for Colombia? My beautiful wife is from Colombia. Yes, she is very beautiful, but I did not know she was from Colombia. So Gail has been there. I think you're house sitting, Gail. I'm not exactly sure, but you guys can talk about that amongst yourselves. I won't put those comments up. And if you guys want to keep that private. Okay. So I gave you guys that link. And let me know if anybody's ready to come on. Okay. So let's see. Tish, lovely to see you. And Tish says, hi, back to Alice. If I want to listen to music, it will play the album and all of a sudden it switches to Latin music. It's crazy. Well, yeah, I can imagine. All right. Adapt, adjust, overcome. Hello. How are you? Is StreamYard mobile friendly or best at desk? StreamYard is working diligently. Let's put Gage back up here again. He's representing StreamYard. You heard that, Gage. People want the mobile app. It's not mobile. We don't have the mobile app yet. So you can't do anything with mobile. You can't come on as a guest or anything yet. But it's coming. I have it from the higher authority. Okay. I tap the buttons. No smashing. That's what I like. Hashtag 2 taps. And Alfredo Ticolo, hello there. Cool. The chat can be brought up via YouTube. Yes. Yes. No more screen sharing the chat. Well, if I want to, I can. And if you guys keep chatting like this, I'm going to have to, because bringing them up one by one, believe me, it's a work. It's a lot of work, especially when you guys are just saying hi to each other. And okay, so best at desk for the moment, working hard to get mobile ready. So you hear that, Yolanda? That's Dryer Buzz. Oh, Yolanda, if you want to be part of the Facebook group so you can stay on top of all that stuff, let me know and I'll add you to the group. Okay. Ileane introduced me to StreamYard and I really like it so far. Wonderful. Okay. So yes, we are kicking Lexi to the curb. Well, we haven't 100% kicked Lexi to the curb. Okay. Because I do like my flash briefings. However, I can listen to the flash briefings as a podcast, but I haven't had time to set all that up, so that I can do that from Google Home. But Google Home is right now ahead by leaps and bounds simply because it can pronounce my name correctly. So, that's a big deal, especially like I said, both of my podcasts have my name in them. Miss Ileane Speaks. Y'all know that, right? That's my main podcast. And Miss Ileane presents the Anchor Show. So if you ask Lexi to bring up either one of those, she's not going to be able to do it. Because believe me, I tried several times. So let's get the Google Home. Hey, Google, play Miss Ileane Speaks podcast.
Here's a Spotify station based on your playlist, Ms. Ileane Speaks Podcast.
Did you guys hear that? She said it was a Spotify station based on Miss Ileane Speaks Podcast. And she pronounced Ileane very correctly. Thank you very much, Google Home. Yes. Hashtag 2 taps. 1 tap to like this video, and the 2nd tap to either subscribe if you're new or to share this out. Okay. And I know you're going to hit the bell notification. I don't even have to remind you of that. And add me to the group. I need mobile for city broadcasting. Okay. Yes, because you do a lovely live streams. So people like Dryer Buzz absolutely need that mobile app. Gage, I noticed your Twitter handle is @Ileane. So cool. Were you a very early user on Twitter to get such an awesome handle? Well, yes and no. I joined Twitter in 2009, but not that many people spell their name the way I spell mine, Ileane. And yeah, in fact, I sat on that name for a while, but back then that wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing to do that. I just didn't know how to use Twitter. And then when I started blogging, which was months later, then I realized, oh, I can send out my blog posts. And that's all she wrote. Okay. Yes. It pronounced my name, Jen. Isn't that amazing? It's almost like it was rocket science to pronounce Ileane. Okay. Say my name, say my name. Oh, I don't want to get in trouble with the copyright gods. But thank you, Alice. Yes, I could use that mobile app. Oh, yes, for the morning walks with Friar Wade. That's another group. If anyone wants some inspiration in the morning. And also, if anyone wants live streaming help, or anyone who's thinking about live streaming and they're just afraid to get on cam, Fabulous with Alice is your girl. Okay. So you guys make sure that you click on those 3 dots in the chat to make sure that you're subscribing to each other's channel. Okay. So I am asking for more than 2 taps today. Just tap away. All right. Okay. So never seen before unboxings here. I got, well, I'll just do one. I'll save the other one. Okay. Well, you know, because, wait, let me get some shout outs here to the True Royal family. Hi, my queen. Thank you so much for coming. And Tish said, don't forget to click on the 3 dots next to each person's name so that you can follow one another. A lot of value offered by each person here. So, so true. Thank you so very much, Tish. And Coach Dave is here. And we also want to get the Elgato Stream Deck in the mix here. I just put that chat in there. Notice how I did that without typing all that stuff out? That's because I have it programmed in the Elgato Stream Deck. And for those of you who don't know nothing about that, make sure y'all watch my video on it. I also sent out a tweet. Let me see if my tweet went out, because, you know, Twitter is funny. You can't send out too many tweets of the same, with the same text. And at this point, because you guys have me so excited that you're all here, I forgot if I tweeted it out or not. So I got to go and look and see if I did. Yes, I did tweet it out. All right. So I won't tweet it a second time. Let's see what other fancy buttons do I have over here. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, this is just a quick side note. Wow. Since you guys are all here and a lot of you guys are live streamers. And Alice said, thanks for that. What a compliment. And I'll come back to get everyone on a subscribe on my mobile and can't figure out how to do it. The 3 dots are there on mobile too, Jen, but I know it's just so much easier on desktop. And these comments will stay here because I will not edit this video unless something major happens. So for those of you who don't know and who are new to live streaming on YouTube, and because you may be watching this in a replay, the chat will remain on the live stream unless you go in and edit the video. And by edit the video, I mean use the trim features inside of YouTube, because YouTube does have a trim feature. You could trim off the beginning. Let's say I had an awkward beginning or something went wrong at the end. I could trim that off, but we're not going to do that on today's video because, hey, it is what it is. We're not going for perfection. All right. So since that chat will still be here afterwards, Jen would still be able to go in, come back when she's on desktop, or anybody who's watching this, and just click those three dots and make sure you subscribe to everybody. And I am going to just do a quick demo of that because I think this is important. I'm all about making sure that, the community and building community. So I think it's important to show how this works. So now I have the chat. And so what you would do, you would just go to that person's comment. Then you click those three dots there, and then you click go to channel. And then that brings up their channel. And then you go with your 2 taps, subscribe, and click the bell, so you get the notifications. Okay. So let me put a little caution there, Gage, about the little mistake that I made. I love how Gage is building out this platform, he and the other developers. I made a mistake of making the screen share full screen, and I took myself off. This was a couple of weeks ago, but when I did that, you couldn't hear me. Actually, it was Larry. Couldn't hear what I was saying. And so I thought it was something wrong, but here it wasn't. It was user error. So Gage put in a little note to let you know you need to click on the little crown. And you can watch my StreamYard tutorial if you're really interested in finding out about StreamYard. Okay, so let's go to the next unboxing. Oh, I didn't actually know that. Thanks for sharing. Kept trying to click on the left. Okay, yes, that's why I did this. Very important. And I know that you're going to be spending more time here on YouTube, and all of you guys who are on YouTube are going to be doing more live streaming. And so I wanted to make sure you know exactly how that worked. Okay, so let's get to Jen. She even figured out how to do it on mobile. See? All right, this is the next unboxing. This is not a big deal, but I just thought, hey, since we're doing a Q&A, all right, this one is, and like I said, sight unseen. It's a charger. It's really an Apple Watch charger. However, I don't have an Apple Watch, but this is the premise that I purchased it. But I also can charge my AirPods and my phone. Okay. However, and I did not take this out the box yet. However, I got a little nervous, but wait, let's see what Gage has to say. Love getting feedback so that we can make things as clear as possible. The screen share was definitely a bit unclear. He's just so humble. Of course, he's not going to say, yeah, big dummy. No, he took the blame. Thank you so much, Gage. It's stupid easy, y'all. Thanks, Jen. All right. So before I even pull this thing out, now I know that these things are made overseas sometimes, but to me, packaging is very important. And I want you to see how it says super high quality without a Y. And okay, you left out a Y. Anybody can make a typo. But then it says super high cost. I've never seen a product that says super high cost. Have you ever seen a product like, I don't even think those luxury, vehicles or those luxury apartments with all of the embellishments and super high cost. So I already know that I may have some problems with this thing. Let's see. There was another big typo that I saw on there. Oh, easy to storage. That's too small for me to hold it up for you guys to read. But anyway, it says it's a 3-in-1 charging base. All right, let's get to the actual unboxing. So you guys are laughing at my my new find. Okay, super high cost charging base. Let's see how it feels. Okay, one thing I do like about it, I get another let me take this comment down so I won't have to hold it up so high. I get another charging cord. Now, people have complained about not getting the original Apple charging cord, so we'll see how that works. But I have spare, so if that one doesn't work good, that's okay. And there is a little mounting thing. If I wanted to mount it somewhere, that's just the back of it, like where the sticky is. But I'm not sure how that works, and I'm not going to use it that way, so I'm not worried about it. And okay, so here we go. It seems to be packaged well. This nice soft packaging, because it's not like you have to worry about it breaking. Oh, and it's flexible rubbery. That I was not expecting, probably because I didn't actually read all of the specs. And do they even tell me how I'm supposed to charge this? Okay, so here is my, so I need that cord because here, I'm putting my AirPods in there. I don't know, guys. This thing might be going back to Amazon. I'm not sure. I was not expecting it to be like this flexible, super high cost foam. Oh my gosh. Yes, I do giggle. I'm so sorry. So we'll see how that plays out. And then I don't even know if this is going to hold my phone because it's so pliable. And because I have the outer box on my phone, I don't know that thing is going to sit up. It might not. This may be going back because of the super high cost. So, oh well. Can't win them all. And okay, let's see. This last thing that I have purchased, because I have the Google Home, it also works with these Wemo line, and also Lexi works with these things. Now, this is a Wi-Fi smart plug. So if I did want to turn off some lights in another room or turn them on or anything that I would plug into this, I could, turn that on from my phone. So if it's like I'm out and I wanted to, let's say I wanted to turn the fan on or something, I could use this. So this is just the sleeve for it. And let's take it out of the box. Oh, this is nice packaging. Really nice. Okay, this is as expected. And this is where the Wi-Fi signal comes. Of course, I can't really demo this right the way I'm set up here. But so this is going to work with Google Home. And I guess I could set it up with Lex. That woman. The woman in the tube. Okay, guys. So let's see. It looks like nobody's willing to step up or ready to step up to the plate to come in and come on cam. I recently purchased a great product, but had to return it because it wasn't expensive enough. Gotta have that super high cost. Yeah, it was this charging station, and I only purchased it because it was super low cost, despite their advertisements. And I thought, this will be nice to have, because charging the AirPods is a bit of a weird thing, because you can't really see if they're charged or not. Unless you have to open it up and you have to have the phone. Sometimes it opens it up, sometimes it doesn't. And then it tells you how many percentage charged you are. So I thought, well, if I just make sure I charge them every day, then I won't have that problem. So, oh well, I'll adjust. I'll adapt to doing it the old way. I look like I just got up because I just got up. Come on, Jen. That's okay. That's no problem, guys. Another infamous hashtag from Tish, that woman Lexi. Yep. And like I said, I will still have, I'll probably keep at least the larger one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the dot. I might end up giving it away. We shall see if anybody's interested in getting that. Okay. All right. So, that's really what I had for you today. And I just thought it would be nice to have a nice hangout with you guys. If you had any questions about anything, I don't know how many of you are subscribed to the email list. I sent out an email today. And so I'm hoping that you guys got that. And if you did, open it up. And, it makes me feel better when I see my open rates going up on my email list. And you could just head over to the blog. Let's just do a little quick screen share of the blog. So you can see that blog post. And what I did was I did a follow-up to the live stream that I did on Monday morning, I think it was, because I didn't do the live stream last weekend. I did it on Monday. I'm pretty sure it was Monday morning. And what I did was I decided, because I know so many people are thinking about live streaming, I decided to not just keep that just as a video, a live stream video replay. I also created a podcast, and I created what I call a mega blog post, because this blog post compares the 5 live streaming platforms, which are Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Periscope, aka Twitter, and Twitch. And, there's like 3 videos there. I'm even demoing the StreamYard. So I'm also talking about the tools that you can use to go live on these platforms. So it's really an detailed blog post that, especially if you're someone who is not live streaming yet, and you need to get a foundation and wrap your head around what platforms are available, which ones should you use, which ones may be good to use. I wanted that to be like a primer for all of that. So, and Jen wants to know, anybody here doing IGTV? And so I'll let you guys respond, but I can say personally, I'm not. I started when it first was announced, and I just feel like I'm really not that much of a fan of vertical video. And even in the blog post where I'm talking about Periscope and Twitter, I'm also letting people know that they can do that from their desktop. I use when I'm not using StreamYard, I use EcammLive, and Periscope has Periscope Producer, which all you have to do is connect it through the stream key. But if you have Ecamm, it's built in, it's integrated within the interface. And the same way with Twitter. Twitter and Periscope both can be done from desktop. You need a third-party app, such as your Ecamm, or with StreamYard, you can do them as well. With StreamYard, you need to use the RTMP key. It's a little techie. If you don't know what you're doing, let me know, and I will give you some instructions. Let's see. Fireway says, just open the email from you and notice you received this email because you signed up for my updates on August 17th, 2015. Thank you, Friar. You've been a long time subscriber. Wonderful. And he says, no, on IGTV. And if Friar Wade says he's not using it, that's incredible because Friar's on every platform. When he live streams, he streams to everywhere. if it's possible. And vertical video is a pain. Yeah, it is. And Beauty Bubble says, can you run through your streaming setup you are using right now? Okay, let's go through my setup. All right. First, I have the Logitech Brio. And I don't know if I made that announcement here on YouTube that I have upgraded my webcam. I'm no longer using the Logitech C920. I am using the Brio. And I like it. I still like my C920. Don't get me wrong. C920 is still a fantastic webcam. And I still highly, highly recommend it. But right now I'm using the Brio. And I am, of course, on Chrome. And I have a full tutorial on how to use StreamYard, but basically it's a browser-based application. And you just sign in. You have to connect your Facebook or your YouTube, depending upon where you want to go live. Let me just check on... I'm doing my morning walk inspiration video in horizontal format. Great. And then Keisha's here. How you doing? Thank you for coming, dear. And I think Mr. Rodney thinks that you guys can't hear him, but I know that you can. So okay, so yeah, I love having that mute button right there. That was really handy, Gage from StreamYard. Just want to let you know. So, what else is there about my setup? Oh, I used the ATR 2100 microphone, which is a USB mic. And in fact, guys, I have set up what's called Kit. I should have this set up to post this into the chat, but I'm going to have to type this one in. Kit is a site where instead of just going to my Amazon page, with Kit, you can see any products that I recommend. And they're not necessarily always affiliate products, although most of them are. So that one is kit.com/Ileane. And what really drew my attention to Kit is because Kit got purchased by Patreon. Now, they haven't done anything with it yet. They haven't made any changes to it yet. And Keisha, yep, I'm using StreamYard. Keisha says, StreamYard. Yep, I will. That's what's helping me bring these comments up on screen. And also I can invite guests in, but none of my friends wanted or were prepared to come on today. And it's not their fault. That's all my fault because I go live like I prepare like 5 minutes before I go live. And that's when I tell everybody. So if you don't have on your Sunday best, or if you're eating dinner, you can still enjoy the live stream. There's no pressure ever. And so I did a video on StreamYard. And so let me finish answering Beauty's question because I'm not sure. I'm thinking about making sure my whole setup. Did I do all that? Oh, I usually have some notes, much more notes than what I had today, because today I had props, and by props, I don't mean, when you put your hands up. I mean props like super high quality, super high cost props. So I did not need as many notes. And I gotta get rid of that. Hang on one second. Let me get that link to the StreamYard video. That's what I came over here for, to get the link to the StreamYard video. And so to make sure that Keisha knows how to use it, I saw that Beauty Bubble also has tested it out. I don't know if Friar Wade got a chance to test it out yet, But StreamYard is really super easy. And one of the reasons why I really got interested in StreamYard is because, Ecamm is a fantastic and it's amazing, but it will never work for PC users. And I didn't want you guys to think that I didn't care about you, because you're on PC. All right. So, okay. So I think that's everything with my setup for today. Oh, one little thing here with the banner and the branding that I have here. You have to upgrade your account in order to have your own logo here. You typically, if you're using the free version, you will have the StreamYard branding. Okay. And I'll also show this off, which is your overlays. This is another new feature which they just added. You can, put up your overlay. Now they just have this one in here, but all I have to do is create my own, but I didn't have time because, the 5-minute thing. I had to set up tweets, posted them like 4 Facebook groups and all that. But I just want you to see. And because they've done this, this is also a great way to just figure out what your overlay is going to look like, because I think they've done a beautiful job with it. I also want to recommend for those who are looking for ways to brand their live streams to check out Roberto Blake's YouTube starter kit. And you can get that. That's over there in my kit. So you'll see that as well. And also for those of you who want to use the paid version of TubeBuddy, at certain levels, that starter kit is included in the paid version of TubeBuddy. Ileane.link/TubeBuddy, which I don't think I put that in the kit yet, but I'm going to have to when I get off of here. Okay, so I think I answered all of the setup questions. Let me just make sure. Oh, lighting. I got a light here and a light there, which are the lights that I always have on, but then I brought in another light over on my side. Now with the Brio, this is one reason why I like the Brio. I don't need to have as many lights. I actually could turn that light off and it would be just fine because it's daylight out and I have my curtains open, but it's a little cloudy and I just wanted to, spruce things up a little. And so I brought that other light in, but with the Brio, it captures more light, which is one reason why I'm using this instead of the C920. And so it means that I can use less lights myself, which means less things plugged in and the whole bit. Okay, what else? This looks like I missed some more. StreamYard, you are so very welcome. Oh, wait, let me see. Oh, thanks for your feedback. Very helpful. But I missed the feedback on StreamYard. And you guys talked offline. That's why. Okay, I figured that out. It only took me a couple minutes. It's cool to hear everyone's approach and feature set needs. Yes, absolutely. It's partially in the smallest level of TubeBuddy. The Roberto Blake starter kit is in that too. Fantastic. I love that starter kit because you guys probably know that my daughter, she has a graphic designer on staff. My daughter, I got to say her name, Nicole Purvey from Better Than Success. She's also a podcaster. She's got a YouTube channel and a real estate league. Well, anyway, she has a graphic designer, Brianna, and Brianna does my thumbnails. But, when I just decide what my video is going to be like 5 minutes before I go live on a Sunday, yeah, Brianna's not around. In fact, the images that I get from her are like from a couple weeks ago. But what she did do a new Twitter banner for me. And because I know a little bit in Photoshop, enough to be dangerous, I took what she did for the Twitter banner and made today's thumbnail. I didn't use the starter kit, but at other times I will use the starter kit. And, I know most of the big YouTubers will tell you got to have a consistent theme and I'm like, whatever, as long as the thumbnail is nice, because the person who's going to click on my video, they only seen that one video. This is my way of looking at it. They're really only seeing that one video. Now, maybe they may end up being a subscriber, but once they watch, they're not even going to be thinking about, she doesn't have consistent thumbnails. I don't know if I should subscribe. But they probably know better than I do. I just do my thing. And Beauty Bubble said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, y'all getting snow? Ileane, no, we're not getting snow here in Philly. In fact, they said it's going to be like 150 miles away. That's why I didn't rush out and go to Sam's Club before the live stream. But with that said, Sam's Club is calling you, girl. And I got to see if I can find some super high cost items while I'm there. I didn't tell you guys who the manufacturer of that thing was, but since we're not promoting them, we're not going to today. But we are going to promote the Google Home. Google Home, I am so excited about the fact. In fact, last night I had my YouTube videos. I went to sleep with my YouTubes. See, instead of me having my phone on and the light on my phone, even though we'll play in the background, I'd rather just have the audio playing because I'm really trying to drift off to sleep. But if I wake up, I might catch something and then I might just lay there and listen to it. So that's what I've always wanted to do, but could never do with Alexa. And so now I'm all set. And I see my girl, Patricia A. Murray, is in the house. Hey, Pat, how are you? You missed the unboxing. Oh, Pat, you would love this. I'm just going to do a quick, you guys have already seen this, but Pat is our resident grammarian. Check out the branding on this packaging. It's super high quality without a Y, and it's super high cost. I'll leave that there for Pat because I know she's probably saying, what? Oh, Keisha said, with the same thumbnails pattern, in my opinion. Well, yeah, it gets boring with the same thumbnail pattern. Okay, I almost missed that part of the comment. It gets boring for me too. But the only thing I will say, the people that are giving me that advice are people that have thousands and thousands and in some cases, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So they know something more than what I know. But I got to do my thing. Pat said, yikes. And, you know, OMG, guys, I encourage you. You know, I can give advice. You can listen to a lot of other social media or video or live streaming gurus or influencers, but take what you want from that and do it your way. Like, for example, I know, and I learned, because if you go back to some of my old videos, you'll see that you need to have bright colors and chunky text, things that can be read easily on the phone. Okay, that I will subscribe to. But the idea that all of my videos need to have the same look and the same layout, and then that needs to match my banner. And if people are on the phone, they're probably not even looking at your banner anyway. That's just my opinion. You guys do it your way, but I'm just letting you know how I do it my way. And so far, I'm not doing too bad. Sorry, I'm late. I was playing in the snow. Oh, it's snowing down in North Carolina. Oh, wow. Well, stay safe, honey. And Keisha said, yep, I'm with you. Thank you, Keisha. Oh, and 2 taps. Hashtag 2 taps for those of you who came in late. 2 taps are, I'm such a rebel. 2 taps represents, you know, a lot of the big YouTubers will say, smash that like button. Well, I don't want you to smash it. I just want you to tap it. Tap that like button. Tap that subscribe button. And if you've already tapped the like button and the subscribe button, then tap on that little bell so you get that notification, and tap the share button to share it with your favorite social media family. So hashtag 2taps. And with that, I am about to sign off. It's been so fun hanging with you guys, and I'm going to do some Instagram stories. Oh, if you want to see a girl, an old lady play pinball and look like a young girl, check out my Instagram story. Oh, I should make a highlight pinball so that can stay there on my Instagram profile. Oh, one last thing. Oh my gosh, I would have been so upset if I would have forgot to tell you guys this. Wait, let me open this up. On Thursday, this coming Thursday, wait, I've got to screen share this. I am going to be featured along with a couple of other social folks on Ross Brand's show. And that's Thursday, December the 13th. So if you're watching this in the replay, be sure to check out the replay of it. Thursday, December the 13th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And you'll be able to find that at rossbrand.live. I do believe that it's going to actually happen on Facebook, but it may also be multi-streamed over on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure about that. And he just sent that to me this morning. I did not get a chance to ask him, but stay tuned, follow me and follow Ross Brand on Twitter. I believe he's Ross Brand 1 on Twitter, or also you can look for a live stream universe. Oh my gosh, Pat said that's her birthday. Oh, wow. We got to remember to say happy birthday to Pat. Oh, God, I got to tell Ross that right now. I always tap in a ladylike fashion. Thank you. I don't like snow. I live on a steep hill. Going to be stuck here for a day or two. Oh, you know what? You might want to sign up for that Instacart stuff, because I'm thinking about that too. Because now they've got the Instacart. They can bring you the groceries. Because it's okay to be stuck in the house if you got your vittles. And Keisha said, fun. I hope that means that that is going to be an incredible interview. Well, yeah, it's going to be a chat. And then also there's going to be other people on that show that day. But I don't want to misspeak, because we talked about it before, but agendas can change. And so, like I said, he sent me that this morning, but we didn't talk other than me to say, look who's here. Oh, Ross is here. Hey, live stream universe. Remember I showed you guys earlier, and I'll show it one more time, how to make sure you're following everybody or each other. Ross, can you please let us know if this interview is going to be on Facebook only, or Facebook and YouTube, or whatever. But I just also, as he's doing that, I also want to remind you guys that you should all be following each other. And the way to do that is to go over here and click on those 3 dots. See the 3 dots in the chat? And then click on go to channel. And then you go ahead and you follow each other. And Beauty says, Ross, the man is here. And well, look who's here. Hey, Ross. And Ross, Patricia's birthday is on the 13th. So we must say happy birthday to Patricia A. Murray on Thursday. Okay. If I didn't live in the middle of live in the middle of nowhere. Oh, Jen is talking about the Instacart thing. Yeah, I get it, Jen. Oh gosh, you just got to always have some canned goods or some oatmeal and stuff like that in the house. Okay, so it's going to be on Facebook Live, and it's going to be on the Live Stream Universe Facebook page. There you go. And so, but really all you have to do, guys, is remember rossbrand.live. And I'll bring that graphic up one more time since Ross is here. And I think the graphic is so pretty. Oh. Okay, wait, let me take that comment down. Ross Brand .live. And, I don't have to tell you guys how to spell it. Like I have to say Ileane, but I don't have to tell you how to spell Ross Brand, right? You guys got it? Thursday night, you're going to hang with us? That's going to be so much fun. Okay, so it's a birthday celebration for Patricia. Yes, it is. And if you're on mobile, just tap the person's chat and you'll get a pop-up message. Go to channel at top. You'll still be able to see Ileane. Oh, thanks, Jen. Yes, because Jen figured that out earlier. All right. And love your lower thirds. What app are you using? I'm using StreamYard. Oh my gosh. I thought you knew these StreamYard graphics are incredible, aren't they? Yes. And I forgot to put my branding back up. Oh, yeah. I got to figure out a way to make my logo a little bit bigger. I'll talk to you about that later, Gage, if you're still here. Yep. Okay, guys. So this has been a fantastic stream. And then Tish is there sharing with you guys to make sure that you tap on those 3 dots. And a lot of value offered by each person here. And yes, I will say the cream of the crop has come out for this live stream. And you're welcome. Thank you for having me on the show Thursday. I'm so looking forward to it. I just have to make sure that I drink an extra energy drink or drink it later than I normally do so that I can stay awake. Just kick me if I look like I'm falling asleep. Okay. All right, guys. It's kind of like Be Live for YouTube. Well, this also works on Facebook and it also works with the RTMP key. So it works everywhere. So yeah, this is like Be Live on steroids is probably the way that I would like to describe it. And I think I've been on here over an hour, guys. Who's almost okay? 57 minutes. Let's just see if there's any last comments or questions before I bid you guys adieu. And I think we got everything. Oh, Keisha made a comment earlier and that went into moderation. So I'm going to make sure that I don't think once it goes into moderation, Gage, if you're still here, I approved it from the moderation, and YouTube is very sensitive to what you said, Keisha, even though I know that you meant nothing but good by it because you've been hanging with us all this time. You're not one of those people that just came in and start talking about subscribing, but I'm going to do a screen share to show you what Keisha said. Okay. Yeah, I got to screen share it. She says, I'm heading to subscribe to you all. Thank you, Keisha. And you guys make sure you click those 3 dots and subscribe to Keisha. And YouTube put that comment into moderation, Gage, if you're still here. Oh my goodness, look who's in the house. Speaking of YouTube gurus, you must have heard me talking about you. Even though I didn't say your name. Nick Nimmin and Niminati is in the house. Nick, I don't know if your brother D told you about my new hashtag. 2 taps. Hashtag 2 taps. 1 tap to subscribe or like the video and 1 tap to share it out. Okay. So it's a pleasure to have you here, Nick, and talk about a power stream. Yeah. And thanks, Ileane. I will look at that. Okay. So let me just finish the sentence. Because Keisha's comment went into moderation, okay, that made sense that I was not able to see that in StreamYard. However, I approve the comment, okay, but it still doesn't show up inside of StreamYard. But, that's an anomaly. I'm sure Gage will be able to hook that up later. And it could be because of the chronological order of the chat, and it was a lot higher, but I scrolled back to where it is in StreamYard, or where it should have fell in between different comments and I don't see it there. So Gage, you're on it and I'm sure you'll have it fixed. And that rarely happens. It's just that YouTube integrated this new level of comment moderation because every 6 months they do that. And just because she said that, it's, and she gave me some hearts. Yeah, because like I said, I know that you weren't saying it like everybody sub for sub, and that's what YouTube thought you were doing. Yeah. Oh, and I got a sign off from the Niminati, both of you, because I told Dee about it already. 2 taps. Because I don't want anybody smashing the like button because then they might hurt their phone. Don't smash it. Just tap it gently and ever so confidently to make sure that you subscribe, you share this out, and Gage said he'll test it out and EcammLive on steroids. That's right. And I know some of the folks at EcammLive were kind of like, oh my God, this is just like EcammLive. Well, no, it's not, because for one thing, it goes live on YouTube. So StreamYard for the win. All right. So there we go. And Nick, hopefully you will get a chance to test out StreamYard. Let me know if you want me to add you to the Facebook group, because then you can have direct contact with those developers over there. Gage here is already in the chat. And this is another platform that you can introduce your peeps to as well. And then it could blow up. You know what I mean? Because if you talk about StreamYard on your stream, everybody will just flock over there. And Gage will have problems keeping the servers running. No, I'm just kidding. But it would be great because this platform has been very, very smooth. I love the way these comments can be brought up on screen. And yes, hashtag gentle confidence. And interesting. I'll check it out. Yeah, it's simple. It's a browser based. You don't have to download anything. So you don't need OBS. And, I offer it as an alternative because, I always promote EcammLive, but I know a lot of folks don't have a Mac and they're not planning on buying one. It's not in the budget. Okay. And Beauty Bubble is tested YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and StreamYard. Singular Beauty. I know I was calling it StreamYards with the S for a very long time, but it's only 1 yard. Is a tremendous platform. It is. It's really hot. It's pretty hot. It had, yes, because it is that saucy. You had the S because it's that saucy. Yes. And with let me just really quickly, since Nick is here, you can go live on Facebook and all the places, groups, profiles, pages, and you can go live on YouTube. Now, for all the other platforms, you have to use the RTMP stream key, like for Twitch or for Mixer or any of the other wonderful places that you may want to go live to. But you can also invite guests on, and I have not done that. I did invite some folks, but they weren't camera ready. But you can invite guests on. So I could have had someone else come on cam with me, and you can have up to 6 people. That's the other thing, Ross, that makes StreamYard a little bit, I don't want to say better, but I'm going to say it anyway. A little bit better than EcammLive. It's because you can have 6 people on. Okay. So that's the quick, rundown on it, but I do have a 2-hour live stream if you want to watch it for more details. And Friar Wade says, StreamYard, I'll do some testing today. Now, once Friar Wade puts it through the paces, it can't be tested no better than that. And you also can use it with Restreamio because of the RTMP key. So you can still do your multi-streaming. Okay, signing up now to check it out. All right, good. You heard that, right, Gage? So I get a little credit for that. I just say saucy, and 2 taps. And with that, you guys, I think I have satisfy all of your live streaming needs and your unboxing needs today. And I so very much appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. And what I want to tell you before I leave is, if you have a pencil, write this down or open up another browser if you're on desktop. If you ever want to leave me a voicemail, you can go to Ileane.link/voicemail. And I'll have to spell it because it's up on screen, right? How do you spell my name? Ileane.link/voicemail. For emails, you may want to send me an email, right? You have this question and you didn't want to ask it on the chat because, you're just a little embarrassed about it, or you're asking for a friend. You can email me at Ileane.link/contact. And that's it. Other than that, 2 taps, and that's all I ask from you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next live stream. Bye for now.